Hey guys, it's Tiffany with Muddy Mascara. Look, I'm in a challenge with Drunken Chef and a couple other guys, and we are smoking enchiladas and empanadas. So this is gonna be like a mashup video. But today I am smoking enchiladas, and they are going to be macaroni and cheese with bacon smoked enchiladas. So we're about to make some cheese sauce that we can dip the tortillas in. So what we have here is 4 tablespoons of butter. And we have Micah in the background, and he is just entertaining himself. He is playing with his new car. Do I have the right eye on? I just turned it off. Sorry, Jamie's behind the camera this time, so there is no telling what's about to happen here.
There's going to be bloopers.
There's going to be plenty of bloopers in this, and they will not be edited, okay? So what I have in here is 4 tablespoons of butter. And for this macaroni and cheese, and I hope I pronounced this right. Might need to do a, hey Siri, but we don't have Siri in this house. That's a no-no. Let's see. It's spelled Cellentani.
Celentani? Kelentani?
Okay. So anyways, they're really cool macaroni noodles.
But they say if you can say charcuterie, you can say any name.
Charcuterie. Okay. So what they are is a swirled macaroni and cheese. However, it's got a rib in it. I'll let Jamie show y'all up close. It's actually got ribs in it, so that's going to hold the cheese. Okay. So I've got some water going back here. And my butter is melting. You go that way. So my butter is melting here. So I have 4 tablespoons of butter. So what I'm going to do is add in 4 tablespoons of flour. Okay. I see you. Are you playing with Blue's Clues? So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Now what we're going to do is combine this up and let the flour cook out. So I have it on medium. I don't have it on high because, you know, this is going to be my first time smoking macaroni and cheese. So I'm hoping this sauce will turn out right. Alright. So the recipe that I looked at called, and I'm not going strictly by this recipe, so it's not like that. Anyways, I do a spin-off on everything. It does call for 1 cup of a pale ale beer, and we do not have that, so it is 1 cup of Corona. Okay? So we're going to slowly start to add this in here. And incorporate the beer, huh?
And the rest of your stuff.
And then next, I do not have half and half, right? I only have heavy cream, so I did half heavy cream, and the kids drink 1% milk, so I did half. It's 2 cups, so 1 cup heavy cream, 1 cup 1% milk. So we're gonna go ahead and add this. That smells good already. So then we're gonna add this in here. and get it incorporated. Okay? I wish I had a longer one of those. And as usual, the stomach hits the towel and makes it fall off. Dang! Okay. So right now we've got the roux going right here. So next we're going to add in, and Jamie's going to have to help me here with the directions. Okay. So next we're going to add in a half a teaspoon of garlic powder. Or
Hold on. Where is it? Yeah, half a teaspoon.
half a teaspoon. So we're going to add in a half a teaspoon of garlic powder. Garlic pepper, because I like garlic pepper, not so much garlic powder. Okay? Actually, we're actually going to do 2 because we need pepper and I don't want to put pepper in it. So we're doing 1 teaspoon of that. Okay? Of the garlic pepper. Next, we're doing 1 teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. Whoop. So it'd be 2 teaspoons, right? Okay, so we're trying to double this without writing it down, so y'all be patient. 1. Two teaspoons of Worcestershire. Next is 2 teaspoons of Dijon.
2
teaspoons. I hope this tastes good. 2 teaspoons of Dijon mustard. 1. Just checking on like that. 2. All right.
Half a teaspoon of paprika.
So we're going to do half a teaspoon of paprika, and then just because me and Miguel made this, I am going to do a half a teaspoon of my Creole mix in here. Okay? Now we're going to mix this up.
It needs to thicken.
Okay. How thick? It just says thicken,
It
right?
just says it needs to come. Make stirring until the mixture has nearly reached a simmer and has thickened considerably.
It's a working.
And once that's done, then you'll add your cheese. Stir to combine until cheese is melted and has a smooth consistency. Add salt and pepper to taste.
I hope, honestly, this is gonna be enough to do that. Excuse me, guys. And I'm actually going to taste this because I am weird about, if I don't like it, I'm going to start over.
Micah?
Okay, that needs something different.
Hey, where's my Cheetos?
So
You
we
got
are
little Mr.
going
Bossy
to
Pants down here too.
Where's my Cheetos, Mom?
add in,
I told you I want mine.
hold on buddy, we're on camera. So I'm going to add
Yeah,
in
go back
1
in there.
teaspoon of a little bit of smoked rub. It's probably why because I don't have smoked paprika. Let me try this again. I don't like how that tastes.
You have to understand you don't have the cheese in there yet either.
Yeah, but I mean, this tastes like fish.
Probably the Dijon mustard in it.
I think we should use spicy brown, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm going to pull it all the way out to the end, but I surely do not want to waste my cheese. So for the cheese that is going in this sauce here,
Doesn't need salt.
I don't know, it tastes like fish. Here, I'm gonna let you try it. It may be something that was in the Italian stuff in the Creole. And that's what it tastes like, Creole. Don't put that back in there. What does it taste like?
Does it taste like anything?
It needs something down there. Pick it up.
It needs salt.
Okay, let's do that after we do the cheese. Okay. Alright, so we're leaving it alone for right now. At the moment. Okay, so it has thickened up. I don't know if y'all can see this. Because we don't want it to come to a boil. So it has... My goal is not to get this super thick because we got to dip the tortillas in and all this stuff. Okay? So next, I am going to add an entire block of cream cheese. And I'm just keeping it out. Micah, what are you doing with the baseball bat, buddy? Alright, so I'm going to put this entire block of cream cheese in here. And I want this to melt down. Okay? And let me turn it down a little more because I don't want it to boil too much. Alright, so my cream cheese is starting to break down. In here, and we'll see what's gonna happen because it needs something. It tastes very bland to me. Very bland.
It almost tastes like a tartar. Something tartar.
It tastes like cocktail sauce. And there ain't no cocktail, nothing in it.
I don't know what cocktail sauce tastes like, so.
I know you don't like it. Alright guys, so now what I have in here, and I just dropped my towel again, is 1 pound of Colby Jack. Okay? So I'm gonna add this in try not to sling it everywhere, but add this in a little.
Just go ahead and add it all in.
There we go. Alright. So I'm gonna stir this up. Micah's over there playing. Oh, now it's getting thick. Now, if this gets too thick on me, I'm going to thin it down with a little bit of the 1% milk. But right now, it's looking okay. Lastly, well, actually, I'm going to taste this one more time. Because I do have the cheese in. And I'm going to let Jamie taste it. It's hot, Jamie. So be careful. I think it's going to need salt or something. It's not bad now with the cheese
Still
in
needs
it.
salt.
Let me put the cheese whiz in there. Alright. I am going to add some cheese whiz because I have several jars of it and we don't really use it. And I thought it would be good in here. So we shall see. And if I mess it all up, we'll start over. So, or we'll fix it somehow.
We'll just add a buttload of salt to it.
We don't want to add too much salt. And by the way, y'all, this video is going to tie in with my thighs. My smoked thighs y'all will see these two together, just so you know. But that video is going to come out first, the smoked thighs. But we're doing both of these on the same day. So this actually going to be our dinner. Okay, so now I'm going to whisk this in here. And let's see what happens. And if this fails, I've got another one up my sleeve, and it's caramel apple empanadas smoked. So y'all might see that video instead. We're not sure yet. All right. Hey, make sure y'all save your jars and lids, because you don't never know what you can use them for. Harvesting fresh herbs out of your garden and dehydrating them. Make sure you save that stuff, y'all. It's important. You might need it. To me, it's very important. But all right. So now I'm going to put that right there, and I'm going to hit this with a little bit of salt. Seems like a lot of black pepper, but this is not the best grinder, so I have to do it multiple times, but it's all right. So I'm gonna mix this up one more time, and then I'm gonna try it. And it's not too thick. That's what I want, so that we can run the tortillas through it.
What do you mean by running the tortillas through it?
Yeah, because I'm gonna stuff them with the macaroni and cheese.
Are you taking the tortilla and dipping that in there and then wrapping it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I didn't understand what you were talking about. I thought you were talking about like a dip. That after the tortillas or after the enchiladas are done, then you dip the macaroni and cheese enchiladas in it.
No. Okay, that's a lot better. Okay, try that. What do you think? Does it need more
like a cheese
garlic
sauce
or
from
onion? Onion powder. That's what it's missing, is onion powder to me.
I don't think it needs anything else. It tastes like the cheese from the melting pot.
Yeah, that's what it should be like, sort of like a fondue. All right, guys. So what we're going to do now is, just so you know, I've already cooked up 1 pack of bacon. And a lot of people say that's a pound of bacon. It's not anymore. It's 12 ounces, just so you know. I couldn't find a pound of bacon. It's 12 ounces now in those packs. So this particular macaroni and cheese says that 4 to 6 quarts of water to boil for al dente is 11 minutes. But I'm going to back it up to about 8 minutes. And the reason why is because this is going in the smoker with the cheese sauce on it and all that good stuff. So I'm going to get this done, and then I'm going to bring y'all back and show you how to piece it together, okay? Okay, guys, so I put the noodles in the water with some salt in them and let them boil for 8 minutes, and that's it. Because I do not want them to be, and they're pretty hot. You don't want them, you want them to be where you can't just snap them open. You want them to be chewy like that, okay? So this is the way I make my macaroni and cheese without this sauce on the side. So I'm going to put some butter in here. Who's in there? And then I'm going to add some salt. And a good bit of pepper. I need another one of these that works right. But as long as it's working, it is fine. It just takes me a minute to do this. Okay? Now, I'm going to stir in my butter just a little bit. Okay? And I'm going to go ahead and add all of my bacon in there. 12 ounces, not a pound. And mix it in. Yeah, I kind of tripped out about that at the grocery store. I was like, they don't make a pound of bacon anymore? It's only 12 ounces?
Oh, wow, it was so cheap.
Alright. So what I have here is about a half a pound of extra sharp cheddar, because that's what I like. And then up underneath here is the Cobalt Vermont, which is like seriously sharp cheddar. So we are just going to put this whole, boy, Miguel would be after me right now because I just made a big mess. Okay. So I'm going to start off with this right here because I want a little bit left over for the topping. Alright guys, I'm going to mix this all up and I'm going to get my tortillas ready and then we're going to assemble them when we come back, okay? We will be back shortly. Alright guys, we're back. The macaroni and cheese is done. It's all mixed up right here with the bacon, cheese sauce, and then the cheese sauce is over here on the side. I thought I was going to be able to dip this in the cheese sauce, and yeah, that didn't work. So we're going to do these different. Alright guys, I got most of my enchiladas wrapped up, but I'm going to show you the process. So my macaroni and cheese is all stirred up with my bacon and everything, and y'all saw that. But it's very thick, and it's very thick. That's what you want, okay? You want a very thick macaroni and cheese on the inside. Because remember, your sauce is going to go over just like an enchilada there, okay? And I want my towel again. Alright, so what you're doing is you're going to roll these. This one may have a little too much, but so it's thick enough for you to move around, and that's what you want with the macaroni and cheese. You don't want it to slip out the side whenever you go put it in your dish. And I did grease this. It's like a little lasagna pan from the dollar store, nothing fancy. So we're just going to roll it just like this all the way up, super tight. And you can see it's full. See? Can you see that, Jamie?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you can see that it's full all the way to the end. Alright? So we're going to do one more. Actually, one more after this. So you want it to be rolled tight. And as you're going, you can kind of squish down so that the macaroni and cheese shows out the side there. Okay? When you lay these in here, you want to lay them rib side down. Just like so. And I'm going to get this last one in here.
I can say if you wanted to, you could take these and push them closer to the side and put one that way.
Alright, so, whoops, lost a little macaroni and cheese there. Micah, is that macaroni and cheese good? There's an 8 of that. Alright, so this is going to be the last one here, and then I'm going to show you how to make the topping. So what we're gonna do is the smoker's been on at 225 because I've been smoking chicken thighs. All right. Super tight. See it? You can actually see what's in here, but it's not so sloppy it's falling out, right? Okay? Let me see. So what we're going to do is slide this one down right here. Alright? So see that? So there is all of your enchiladas, but they're stuffed with macaroni and cheese and the bacon. So now what we're going to do with the cheese sauce, because normally enchiladas have the enchilada sauce. They're stuffed with chicken or beef or pork or whatever. I wanted something different. I don't want to be the same as everybody else, right? I wanted something different, and we love macaroni and cheese. So now we're going to take the rest of our cheese sauce, and we are just going to go right over. Sorry, this is backwards, y'all. We're going to go right over these just like so. Okay? What?
I said they look so good.
And I'm going to use all of this cheese sauce in here. Okay?
Let's go make it nice and creamy.
And I'm just going to smooth this out so it can get down around the sides, just like so. I got some more macaroni and cheese in the pot, buddy, for you and Miguel. Alright. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to put this into the smoker. Okay, it's out about 225, 250. Alright. So it's going to go in the smoker, and I'm going to let it smoke for about 45, 50 minutes, maybe an hour. I don't know. Because everything's done in there. Alright, it's not like it's got to cook. So what I'm going to show you next is the topping. Okay. That way when I get it out of the smoker, y'all will see it. Because in a minute, when we go back and check the smoker, after that's been in there for a minute, y'all will videotape this going on there, okay? So what I have is, and y'all are gonna love this. Do y'all see these panko breading? Yeah. Okay. Do you see these crispy onions? Well, I got both of these at the dollar store back when it was $1. So these have already increased in value about 1/4 a piece. That's pretty neat, ain't it? I was just thinking about that today. All right, so I got crispy onions that are from the dollar store, right? And I'm just going to crunch them up just a little bit, just like so. And my nose is itching, of course. All right, we're gonna put that in the garbage. Then we're gonna crunch up the other one, just like so. And then I'm going to add probably about a cup of panko bread, maybe about a cup, maybe just the rest they can, because I need to get rid of it. It needs to be gotten rid of. All right, so next, and I'm probably gonna need a bigger bowl. Yes, let me get a bigger bowl, guys. All right, bigger bowl. Here we go. Here we go. My little helper over here, he's such a sweetheart. He's always, him and Miguel are always around somewhere. They're always hanging out somewhere in the videos. All right, so I probably got 1.25 cups or maybe 1.5 cups of the panko breadcrumbs and 2 bags of the dollar store onions. All right, now the dollar store onions, y'all, taste just the same as the Frenchies, I swear. I swear they do. Let me get the mic a little more. You want another macaroni? Earlier when I was wearing the gloves, when you went to the restroom, you didn't want to have nothing to do with my hand. Because I don't like gloves. Let me cut that one just a little. Alright, there's you some more macaroni. There you go. Alright, so what I'm going to do here, I've got these two mixed up, right? And all I'm going to do is go in and add in my leftover cheese, which is the Collab Vermont cheddar and the extra sharp cheddar cheese, okay? And then I'm just going to take my hands like a regular person, and I want to kind of mix this up. You okay? Just like so. And just kind of mix it together. And if you want to add different seasons to this, you can. This is just something we came up with off the cuff, okay? And we like to do that. I like to experiment with stuff. So, once this has been into the smoker between 250, 300, we got it at 250 right now. I'm gonna let this smoke for exactly 45 minutes to an hour. And at about 45 minutes, I'm gonna go in and lay these breadcrumbs all over the top. All over the top. You want a piece of cheese? And then we're going to put it back in there for a few more minutes and let it get good and, you know,
Golden brown on top.
Golden brown, bubbly. We're going to see what we can do without burning it. Because I cannot find a recipe for enchiladas, macaroni and cheese smoked. So I've tried, and this is how we're doing it. And we'll see what it tastes like when it gets out. And then I'll show you the dinner, which is going to be smoked macaroni and cheese enchiladas, along with smoked chicken thighs that I did competition style. So we will be back. Alright guys, we're outside and the smoker's been going for a minute. Quite a few minutes. So I'm going to open it up. Because it's hot. Alright. So remember, these are the smoked macaroni and cheese enchiladas. Now on this side, remember I got the barbecue sauce on the chicken thighs to get those ready. So what I'm going to do is pull this out. And you can definitely hard to maneuver with two hands. Alright, so you can see the smoke on them real well. So remember we made the onions, the panko bread from the dollar store, which is now 25 cents more per bag. I'm so excited. And we put the rest of our cheese in here. So what I'm going to do is take this and we're going to put this over the top. A pretty hefty layer, because I want this cheese to melt down just like so. Kind of spread it out. And I'm just going to push it around like this. And now we are going to put this back in here for about 20 minutes and let this get smoked up and let these little bits of cheese melt. Hopefully I don't drop it. Let's see here. All right, ready, James?
Yep.
Okay. Oh. And we're going to put it right in here. Woo! Let me just touch the chicken real quick. Yeah, see, that's still got a few more minutes. We'll bring you back in about, I don't know what's wrong with my timer, y'all. This smoker's really gave me a fit today, honestly. I'm just gonna be real with y'all. These chicken wings, these chicken thighs have been on here since 1:30 and it's 6 o'clock. Smoker went off, the timer's messed up. So I'm gonna give it about 30 or 40 more minutes because it's at temperature, but my skin is not crispy enough. And then we're gonna pull everything out and we'll taste it. And if we like it, we're gonna post a video. If we don't, we ain't. He wants to be so serious today. Okay, guys. These are the enchiladas, and these are the chicken thighs. They're not actually competition ready, but hey, I'm working on it, okay? Give me a break. All right, so my taste tester is going to be Jamie Espinoza. All right, so you want a little one or a big one? You want a mixed one or a Looty Booty one?
Give her that one.
Okay, so both small ones. That's a regular. That's a mixed, and this is the Looty Booty one. Okay. Can you tell the difference? The red. This is really black. All right. So let's go in for the kill. Ready? Let's grab an enchilada. All right.
I'm just gonna figure out where they are.
I'm sorry. Okay,
All right,
let's
so we
see.
need
So
to
it should be about right here, right? Let's see where the enchilada is. Okay, so it's about
right there, about right there.
right there. All right. This is
Since
gonna
the other one,
be huge.
Remember, you do have one that's.
That's right.
here
That's
or
right. On
here
this
somewhere.
one of those sides. So we're going in from here. All right. And we're going to cut it in half, just like Mr. C says, just so I can get it out.
That's a big old enchilada. I think it's like that big. One of those will fill you up.
Yeah, that's what I was telling Jamie. I said we could have had this for dinner for
Just
one
that
night.
alone.
All right. And it is hot. Ready? No, don't do that. Here it comes. See it, guys? Enchilada, bacon, macaroni and cheese in there. And we are going to drop it like it's hot, because it is. And we're going to add just a little more crumbly cheese on there. Just like so. Okay, Jamie.
You need a knife for this or what?
Let me see how hot it is. Ooh, it's still hot. Let's try this first.
This?
Yes, let's do this first. And let those cool off.
Okay. You go in for the kill.
I'm going in for the kill, guys. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, get a couple of nails in there. Alright. So, here is, and I'm going to grab a couple of noodles, which I kind of thought that would happen. It would kind of leak out, but it's okay.
Well, it's because the hotter the sauce gets, the more liquefied
But
it gets.
before she cuts it, look right here, y'all. Real close. That looks good, don't it? Looks really good. Alright. This joker is hot. Very hot. Yeah, it's like smoking hot. Don't just throw it in your mouth like we normally do, because it is hot. See that smoke coming out there? That looks like a really good bite. That looks really good.
I'm scared to put it in my mouth. I'm scared to burn my
No.
tongue.
That's hot. That is hot. Well, you can let that cool down for like 20 minutes.
It's hot. But it is very good, and you can taste the smoke in this on my enchiladas. Right there.
Yeah, that is very good.
Look at that.
That would be like,
It almost looks like a casserole, but you've got your tortilla right here, your enchilada, your macaroni and cheese and bacon, and then we put the crumbs on top and smoked it. So there is a different style of enchilada for you guys. You can put anything in a tortilla and make it amazing.